Hey guys, welcome to another video of Tech Review. Today we will be talking about the Panasonic LUMIX S5. Stay tuned till the end to know more about all the interesting features. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 is a full-frame mirrorless camera and the most affordable model in the Panasonic LUMIX S range. However, Panasonic hasn't just used the same body shell and reduced the number of features of the LUMIX S5. It's taken a look at what people love about the Micro Four Thirds LUMIX GH5 while also considering the pros and cons of the S series to deliver something more affordable and very attractive to enthusiast photographers looking to shoot video more seriously and frequently. So, without further ado, let's jump into the features. Build and handling. The Micro Four Thirds Panasonic GH5 is quite a big camera for its sensor size. At the full frame, S1, S1R and S1H are bigger, on par with the full frame DSLRs like the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. They are all very well built and feel nice and solid, but they are big and heavy. Panasonic appears to have a rethink with the LUMIX S5. Instead of using the S1 body, it's opted for something smaller. Not just smaller than the other S series cameras, something smaller than the GH5. That's great news for portability and anyone who plans to shoot handheld for long periods of time. Screen and viewfinder. Despite the shrinkage in size and weight, the Panasonic LUMIX S5 has both a 3-inch touchscreen and an OLED electronic viewfinder built in. The Panasonic GH5 has a vari-angle touchscreen and it was high on the request list for the S series camera. However, the S1 and the S1R have 3-way tilting screens. These are useful if you're shooting in landscape and portrait format images, but they're not as intuitive or flexible to use as a vari-angle screen and they can be seen from in front of the camera. Control layout. Panasonic has merged the control layout of the GH5 with that of its S series cameras for the LUMIX S5. It's very logical and there is direct control over the key features. On the right of the top plate, there is a mode dial to select the exposure mode, complete with 3 custom settings. There are also 2 dials, one around the shutter release and one towards the back of the camera above the thumb rest. A dual dial arrangement makes it quicker to adjust settings. Performance. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 has the same full-frame 24-megapixel sensor as the S1H, and the S1H's sensor is the same as the S1's with the addition of a low-pass filter. This is to make the S1H more suited to video production, but it should still mean that the S5 is a useful all-rounder. After shooting in a wide range of conditions, the S5 doesn't disappoint. Far from it in the natural photo style, the colors look just as I would hope. The auto-wide balance system also proves very reliable in a wide range of conditions. Image quality. As the Panasonic S5 has a 24-megapixel sensor, it's not going to compete with the 47.3 megapixel S1R for detailed resolution in normal and in shooting mode, but it can still capture a very good level of detail. What's especially impressive is how well the detail is maintained through the native sensitivity range. One has to double check the sensitivity of some images shot at ISO 6400 because they are so clean. Autofocus performance. Panasonic has clearly put the effort with the S5's autofocus system. It seems snappier than the S1 and the S1Rs. It's good for photography and can keep up with moving subjects. However, the human eye detection is also very good. It spots eyes quickly and keeps them sharp even when the subject is wearing glasses. InBody Stabilization. No modern camera is complete without in-body image stabilization, apart from the Panasonic GH5S of course, so naturally the Panasonic S5 has IBIS by itself. This is claimed to offer up to 5 stops of shutter speed compensation across 5 axes, but it can also work with lens-based IS to extend the compensation to up to 6.5 EV. Extras. Panasonic has decided to be pretty generous with the LUMIX S5 and it has a lengthy list of features. In addition to its impressive video credentials, there are also some great skills and features including a 96-megapixel high-resolution mode for RAW and JPEG images and live view composite mode to help with long exposure images. Our verdict. The Panasonic S5 specification, size and price are all very enticing. It offers what many were hoping for from the S1 and the S1H, a full-frame version of the GH5. Panasonic's back to the drawing board work on the autofocus system also delivers, but don't expect it to match the speed and accuracy of Sony and Canon's latest autofocus systems. It is an excellent all-rounder, suited in equal measure to shooting stills and video. If you like this video and would like to receive more updates on the latest tech gadgets and gizmos, please do subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.